All right, welcome everyone. Welcome to our 15-minute masterclass, a new way. And it's a new way to create a leveraged income online with our true health and wealth model. How are you all going today? I hope you're all doing very, very well. Myself and Steph are totally amped to be here today. So we'll just get right into it because we've only got 15 minutes and we've got a lot to cover. So what we'll cover today. So what we're going to talk about today is finding the ultimate offer. So if we're going into business, what are we offering as our product? What are we offering people to sell? Because we are in direct selling, and this is what this is all about. How do we attract leads to that offer? So how do we use social media to bring leads in who are interested in our offer? How do we automate that offer? So how do we use our automated systems to simplify the whole process? And I can tell you right now, it simplifies it a lot. And then how do we leverage the mentorships and the community? So we have access to the most amazing community. And so how do we leverage them? And what access to training do we have? It's amazing, just FYI.
Hey everyone, it's so nice to have you all here, and thanks for finding this quick 15 minutes to go through this with us. So this is just a quick, I just want to quickly run over this. I'm not going to spend too much time here because as Bria said, we're a bit, we want to make this short and sharp. But basically, this is just a disclaimer to say we can't have any promises, projections, no income claims. You know, at the end of the day, this is like a business, and it depends on how much effort and work that you put in will determine how much you succeed in this space. So, you know, we can't make a claim that you're going to do X, Y, Z if you're not putting in the X, Y, Z to go with it. So, on to the next one. Okay, so a little bit about my story. So I'm just in brief. So I was having one of those days where I'm scrolling through Facebook, as we all do. And yeah, I came across this post that, you know, at the time I was feeling a bit lost. I knew my maternity leave was coming to an end. I knew that I didn't want to go back to working 6 days in a row, waking up at like 3:30 in the morning. You know, I've got 2 little children now, and I just knew something needed to change. So yeah, I didn't even know what I was looking for, and then I came across Bria's post, and you know I'm quite open to new things, and I've thought about it for a while, and then I looked into it, and yeah, I didn't want to be worrying about money anymore. I didn't want to be saying no to the kids. I wanted things to change. So I've always been a hairdresser. I've done customer service in the last few years. And I've never done anything like this before online. I'm the most untech savvy person. So here I am. And if I can do it, I know that you can definitely do it as well. So on to Bria's story.
Thanks, Steph. I can vouch for that no tech experience. Mind you, I didn't either. Like in terms of, you know, everyone knows how to use social media because that's what we do these days. But yeah, in terms of the creating ads and all the ways that we promote online, yeah, it's been an eye-opener, that's for sure. So my story was, you know, it was sort of a classic. Had 2 young kids, they're toddlers, they're 3 and 2 now. I was in a bit of a hard relationship. It was super toxic. It was going downhill, lots of different factors. And I was just like a little bit lost, didn't know my direction, didn't know, like I could see the rest of my life, like getting a job. And I knew, you know, and you know, jobs, they're not really centered around mother life. They're not really centered around school hours, you know, and to get all the care that you need around those school hours, you need to be earning the big bucks. And as I became a single mum, I realized that, you know, is it even possible for me to be earning those big bucks on my own when, you know, living costs are skyrocketing, just the cost of going to the supermarket. I went to the supermarket today to just get a few things, $150 later, and I'm talking just the basics. Like I didn't go crazy, although I did have my 3-year-old and he was trying to go crazy every 5 minutes. But anyway, I digress. So that's what really inspired me. I saw my mentor online. She was going through a similar situation. She had this most amazing glow up. She just hit the, I mean, I say jackpot, but it was in more ways than money related. But she, in 12 months, she totally transformed her life. And I was like, you know what? It's available for anyone. I'm going to grab onto this with both hands and go for it. And that's what happened. So yeah, and
Awesome.
this is it. And this is us reaping the rewards. This is us bringing more people into it, which is like, it's like monumental, changing other people's lives and bringing them into this same sisterhood that we've got going on now.
Amazing.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's get on with it. I could go on forever, but if you guys want to watch my stories, do it on, do it on the social media side. There's lots of content there. All right. So we like this quote. We use it a lot in the business because it's all about, you know, the new structure of a work week. The 4 Hour Work Week is the book. It's by Tim Ferriss. The quote is, most people find an income stream and then find a way to enjoy their life in the small pockets of time they have left. You know, and that might have worked 100 years ago, but we just don't need to do that anymore. Like, we have so many opportunities available to us these days that it's almost like we're obligated to do something different, you know, not only for our lives, but the lives of our children. And they say the key to a successful life in terms of work wise is to get clear on your dream life first and then find an income stream that supports that dream life. And that just makes total sense to me. Don't know about you, Steph.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That whole you have to really be clear on
Mm,
what you want. So
yeah.
yeah, this goes on to our next slide. So why are you here? You know, like you might have personal reasons. You know, you've obviously things don't just happen for, you know, coincidences. You know, you're here for a reason. And you know that that's cool. And what we're going to look at quickly here is if you look along the right side, um, going through each of those, have a moment to just check in and rate each of those, you know, on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the highest. And just check in like where you're at in each of those, how much like what you would want to change, if you want to change anything about those, or is it everything great in that area of your life? I mean, if you're here with us now, I'm guessing that it's not quite at a 10 on each of those, and you're wanting to see some change in some of those. So I know personally for me, you know, the wealth thing, the time, family, yeah, like all of that, they were like really big standout things for me that I knew, right, I really wanted to change those. And if I didn't change anything, then I'd still be doing the same thing, not getting anywhere. So off we go, on to the next one.
Yeah. So, where do you want to be in 12 months and what needs to change right now for this to happen? So, like we said, you're here for a reason. You've decided you don't want to keep doing what you're doing and you want something to change. So, this is why you're here and this is what's going to happen. I can guarantee you right now that if you're hungry, willing, and coachable, then where you are right now will be totally different to where you're going to be in 12 months. So, creating a life of choice, that's what we're all about because that is the true wealth. That is absolute the true wealth. So, True Health, of course, the products that we affiliate with are some of, you know, the most well known and do what they say they do products on the market right now for health and wellness. True Wealth, securing your financial future now and for not only yourself, like I said, but for your kids and even possibly your kids' kids. Leverage time, so create more time to live your life and not wait till 65 till you can retire and actually enjoy your life. And then location flexibility. So this is the ultimate, right? You go anywhere in the world, work anywhere in the world, take your family, have some Wi-Fi, do some work. That's what we're all about.
That sounds amazing. I want a piece
Mm,
of that. I want to be sitting having a cocktail, watching my kids playing in the pool, do a quick 15 minutes work. Like, yeah,
yeah.
that sounds great. So
Mm-hmm.
this is huge. This is such an important slide. So in order to get your time and money back, we have to, you know, be really honest. Like sometimes we have to be willing to invest both the time and the money to do so. Because if you're not changing it, you're choosing it. So I want to share with you when I first came across this, you know, I didn't have any money. I didn't have savings. You know, I was actually looking for something to help me earn more money. And then when I kind of got through, you know, I was in the same place as you are right now on the masterclass, and you know, I was really open to what was available. And then yeah, I did have this big block come up when it was, oh wow, like now I'm, you know, I'm investing in something. God, I haven't got the money, but it really hit me having the conversation with Bria that actually, like, we're doing this because we don't have that money, and we're doing it to earn the money, and we don't have to put our own money down. We can use the, you know, the things around the opportunity of putting zero down and paying off finance options.
Absolutely. Um, so what is the offer? The ultimate offer, we call it. So it's products that people want, need, and love and can use for 30 odd years, if not longer. Something that supports the people, supports the planet, and supports profit. Uh, it's high ticket, which means high commissions versus your low ticket commissions. It's something that's already established and has been for the last 50 years. And the company we affiliate with is going to be around for the next 500 years. So that's something, you know, you can really rely on. It's something that's in the $1 trillion health and wellness industry, which I mentioned, and something that pays over 50% in commissions. So you know that's going to be better than whatever other sales job you're doing with whatever other commissions you're getting.
Yeah, that's huge. 50% commissions is massive at
Mm.
the moment. So, going on to leveraged income versus linear income. So, you know, I mean, before I even got into this space, I probably wouldn't even know what leveraged income was. But linear income is what we're all used to. We trade our time for money. We have generally a bit of a cap on how many hours a day we can work. You know, I don't know about you, but I've done weeks where I've worked, you know, long 12-hour days just because I want to see it in my paycheck. So compared to a leveraged income, yeah, it's a new way. So it's basically, you know, we can scale that. We can work in the pockets of our time that we've got. You know, you can work from anywhere. You know, you can literally work from your phone anywhere in the world. Use any time. Like it's you know, it's all automated. It's all done for you. And if you're not, you know, for linear income, if we don't show up at work, we don't get paid for that. So obviously versus the leverage model, we don't necessarily have to show up, but we can still know that our job in our work is still being done in the background, which is huge when you've got young children. So are you earning a leveraged or a linear income?
And which one would you prefer to earn? Because I know which one
Yeah,
I would want.
yeah, totally.
Yeah. So, and again, that rolls into if you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die. So, creating
Oh,
your own offer versus affiliating with one. So, essentially, we say we're creating our own business, right? But not in the traditional sense. Like, we're not slogging away, coming up with ideas, coming up with designs, getting them made wherever we're getting them made, most probably China, and then selling them on and with a shop front, most usually, right? With this,
yeah.
so there's just a couple of comparisons there. Like with our business model, there's a lower upfront investment versus, you know, what you could possibly be doing. One of our mentor, Nikki, she started a few businesses and, you know, invested in the six figures and got maybe and I think she ended up with a $5,000 return. You know, like, and that's so common because we all know that, you know, not always businesses don't always work out. We get access to like the most valuable tools and resources so we can just focus on building the business. Like we have training and academies and access to some of the best in the business to get that knowledge. It's just invaluable. We partner with a product that people already want to need and know about. We are in profit after 3 to 5 sales with the potential to generate, as we are speaking about, a leverage income. And we have the ability to collaborate with like-minded individuals like me and Steph. And the retreat we just went on recently, where it was one of the most amazing experiences of my life. So all these things really, I mean, like the positives of affiliating with a product rather than coming up with your own offer.
Yeah, it's just huge that I just quickly want to say on that, you know, having the traditional business versus what's now on offer. Um, yeah, to usually it takes 2 to 3 years to be able to get into profit after having your own business. And this
Yeah,
you could literally, it just depends on how much work you want to put in. You know,
yeah,
some people are making profit within 3 months
yeah,
or a year. Like it just
yeah.
depends, doesn't it?
Yeah. Well,
So
some people make
attracting
this
the
their, yeah, sorry, Steph. Some people make
yeah,
this
yeah,
their full-time job, don't they? Like some are in like,
oh yeah,
yeah, up in 3 months. Like it's unbelievable.
yeah. And it is totally achievable. That's the
Mm,
thing, isn't it? You know,
mm,
I have my own hairdressing salon and I opened that up and I spent so much money getting it done, that made it beautiful. And then it's like, right, okay, how many haircuts am I going to have to do to earn the money back that I've put in? Like, it probably take me years to do it. And I'm
yeah.
trading the time,
Yeah.
you know, which I love. But of course, you know, oh my God, I'd literally be, I could do 12-hour days every day and not see anyone or do anything. So it's
Yeah.
like, yeah, what is the point then?
Yeah.
And so adapting leads to your offer. You know, when I first saw this, I'm like, okay, this sounds amazing. Oh my God. But how do we do this? Like, how am I meant to, how do I do it? Like, I don't work online. So basically, as Priya said, you will get taught everything you need to know. So what we do in this space is we use attraction marketing. There's no cold spammy messages to friends. Hey, do you want to buy my stuff? Like, no, we don't do that. That's just icky. Ugh, yeah, and it's just, you know, of course, we want to have conversations with people and meet new people, and you know, but we basically use our content on social media. You know, we talk about what we're doing, we talk about the products. You know, you can go down a few different avenues how you want to do that. But we learn from like people that are high up, that are, you know, on the road further along from us. We learn, you know, there's masterclasses, there's mentorships. There's so much support there that is available to you to get you straight away on that journey of like, right, let's try and, you know, get you flying, get you succeeding in this space. You don't need any experience. You just have to be willing and coachable and ready to, right, what do I need to do? Which is, you know, we were both, yeah, what do I need to learn?
Yeah. And this is the nitty gritty. So, how do we actually make the sale? So, we have a really streamlined process with honestly support every step of the way. So, you promote the offer on social media. Then, people who are interested, we send them a masterclass, like the masterclass you're watching right now. You then book a call to see if it's the right fit, where you go through like any details, ask any questions you could possibly ask, and then you get started by partnering with the offer, and away you go, and into it. Like there is literally no fluffing about. You just get in and get started. So matching the solution to the problem. So one of the most Googled things in Google is how do I create an extra income and how do I improve my health and well-being? So that says right there that that is a problem. So obviously people out there are having the same issues. We're all having the same issues. And this offer that we're offering you right now, like answers both of those questions. So people out there have real problems, pains, and dreams and goals for how they would rather live and earn. And I think we all know deep down that how we're living our lives doesn't work, man. Like we're sick. We sit on our ass all day. We look at a computer all day. Like I remember I was in corporate for like 10 years and like you just slowly die a slow death. Like like it was okay when I was single, but like it would be work, 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 live for the weekends, get plastered, get the dreads to go back on, to work on Sunday, and then do the same thing again. Like seriously, you cannot tell me that that's all there is in life. Like it's got to be better than that. And I think I only woke up after I had kids, and I thought, yeah, there is a problem here, and I think we all have the same problem, and I think we're all living just in a way that is not right for just human beings in general. So with this, I'm not saying this is the answer to the cure for the world, but I'm just saying that this is definitely a step in the right direction. It is a solution and a way for us to live a life that where the work fits in with us, not us fitting in with the work, if you know what I mean. And you're also, it's health and wellness. It's going to be good. You get to travel, be flexible, spend time with your family. Like it's just you get to learn, create, tap into your creative being. Like it's just amazing. And then when you do it, you get commissions on top. So it's a win-win.
Mom, did you know that I can... That's awesome. Yeah, I love that. And do you know what's such a big thing that I found? Like, isn't that lovely? That's exactly why we're doing this, so that we've got the kids can come in, when they need to. But it's like you said, you're at work, and you've got no time, but you've got the money. So this kind of allows you to have both potentially. Like I said, we can't claim that this is gonna, happen. It depends what you put into it. But imagine having the time and having the money that you can say, hey, yeah, look, actually, yeah, I do want to go away for the weekend. Or I do
Yeah.
want to do this, or I want to go out for the day, or go for breakfast. Like, it's not a case of, before I was thinking, oh God, how am I, even on maternity leave, like, I've got all that time off with my family, but
Mm.
it's definitely on a budget, and we can't do all the things that we really want to do.
Yeah.
And people say, oh yeah, but you can't have everything. Yeah, I totally get that, but what if actually, who says that you can't?
Yeah. Who says you can't? And I mean, within reason, like, wouldn't you love to say yes to your kids all the time? Oh, you want
Yeah,
to go and visit some island? Yeah, let's go next week. You know what? Like, I mean, you got to be reasonable. You don't want to spoil the little buggers, but like, imagine just being able to do that and say that, and like, just, yeah, like that's the dream, right? That's why we're doing it.
yeah. And too often before it's like, oh mummy, no, I don't want you to go to work. That's hard when you're like, I have to. I'm sorry, I have to go to work. Like, it's,
Yeah, I
you
know.
know,
Or leaving them at the
it-
daycare gates, like screaming, like we all know that feeling.
yeah,
Gets you.
yeah. So let's we like to have a little discussion, but yeah,
Mm.
automating your offer. So this is a game changer. This is huge. Like, this is really important to what the offer is all about. So once you've obviously, you've got people that are interested in what you're doing, this is where AI and automation, everything now, we're living in a very digital era. Like, I don't know about technology, but I'm certainly well aware now that I'm certainly well aware now that oh my God, like, it's the automation that allows you to still make money while you sleep. So basically, when you're, showing people what you have to offer, then you can redirect them to a call. Um, you direct them to a masterclass. You don't have to be doing all this stuff. It's all done for you. All the systems, everything is in place. And then when they're thinking about, is this for me? You can book them with someone within the platform to take the call for you. So you do not have to do your own sales calls. Like, this is huge. Like, when someone told me this, it's like, oh my God, wow, I don't, I love having a chat with people on the phone, but I don't know how, I'm not a salesperson. That's not my, that's not my forte as such. I'm always willing to learn things, but let's leave it to the professionals that know what they're doing. So you don't even have to do that. All you have to do is show your friends, family, people that you've just met, like, just show people what you're doing, what you found, and away you go.
Video. I'm on limited time right now. So what if there was a way that we can show you how to earn over 50% in commissions partnering with an offer that people want and need? I mean, it's a no-brainer, right? So your journey starts here. We have found the ultimate offer and we teach you how to leverage social media to attract buyers, and we have a system that helps you automate the offer. This is potentially everything you need to create a successful business. And like I said, all you've got to do is say yes and be 100% committed. And that's it. You'll be a success story, guaranteed.
Yeah, that, I think that is such a big thing. You've got to be willing and like 100% to go, yeah, do you know what? I'm going to go all in. I'm going to, yeah, I'm really ready for this. So here's a look at your next steps. So if you're on this masterclass, if you're thinking, hey, I really like the sound of everything that you're talking about, I can really resonate. That all sounds brilliant. What we'd suggest, what we recommend, is book your discovery call. So you can go through, click the button below this masterclass, I don't know if you can see, and do it within the next 24 hours. And the discovery call, look, this is a chance for you to get really clear on what it is that you want to create, what you want to do, like, what's your goals long term. Like, we're not just talking what you want to do within this business. It's like, hey, what's your goal of, I want to be at home more with my children, or I want to pay off my mortgage quicker, or I want, there's so many different things. Like, everyone's got their own story. So you then go through, after you've booked your call, you complete the discovery process, and this is where you get super crispy clear and get all the feels and get excited for where you want to be. And step 3, get started. So you have your discovery call, you'll have a chat with someone in the space that can help you on the different ways you can get started, and everything will, all the support is there for you to get it done. Get set up.
Excellent. Yeah, that's fantastic. So yeah, if you're looking at this webinar in the funnel, then there will be a button for you to do your call. If you're looking at it in our Facebook group, then just contact one of us and we will hook you up with a discovery call. But that's it. And we've kept it to 25 minutes, Steph.
Right.
Oh, yeah,
25.
it's awesome. Yeah, 15 minutes, 25 minutes, some. So thank you everyone for joining. Thank you for watching our webinar. Let's leave you with this quote. There are 7 days in a week and some day is not one of them. Nothing changes if nothing changes. Right, Steph?
Absolutely, yes. And that really is, yeah, it's huge.
Yeah. It is. All right. Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, everyone. Take care, and hopefully we'll work with you soon.
Yeah.
Right. Are you there?
Yeah.
That was